Hey everybody, Mario here, otherwise known as Y2M on the interwebs, and well, we'll call this a 52 review, sure, why not? It's a really quick one. I'm probably not going to edit this, so expect a lot of horrible mistakes, but I wanted to do something anyways. I know I took a bit of a sabbatical again, and I'm just going to tell you right now, don't expect any set-in-stone dates if I do decide to post another one after this. I'm just going to do it when I can, and that's how it's going to be for a while, and best not to get into the whys. But enough about that, let's get into the comics. These are the comics that I picked up last week. I will do a separate video about the ones that I picked up this week, on the week of the 13th. I can't believe it took me more than 3 seconds to think of that and to look at the calendar for that. But whatever. I picked up the first of the Before Watchmen prequel comics, Minutemen #1 of 6. It was really nice. I like the artwork. Darwyn Cooke's artwork was pretty nice. It was well, it just reflected the period, you know, when the Minutemen were active. I'm so glad that they gave everybody a bit of a backstory. However, I felt that they should have taken another issue to introduce each of the Minutemen. It just felt a little bit rushed. That's pretty much my only problem. And also, I'm still a little skeptical as to where they can go with this. As you know, the debate between the pro-Before Watchmen and the anti-Before Watchmen group has been constant and long going. So, I don't know, I'm still a little skeptical myself, but this issue wasn't bad. I did pick up the Silk Spectre one this week, so we'll see how that goes. I will review it. Alright, and then I also picked up Red Lanterns #10, which I'm losing interest in this series. It's been slowing down in its momentum. And I understand clearly what's going on. The fact that the Red Lanterns' lives and just the Corps itself is in danger of extinction, but I'm just not caring for it. This is the weakest link of all the Lantern series that are out there. This is the one that I'm least interested in, and this is the one that I'm this close to dropping. I'm just not feeling it anymore, and the fact that they're, I don't know, trying different things, it just feels like nothing's working, and it just feels like my interest is just dying. So, didn't really care for this issue. I know that the action picked up some. I know that we got a little glimpse as to what Stormwatch is about. For those of us who still don't know, you know, or for who haven't read the series. But it's not doing it for me. So this is probably going to get dropped soon. It has one more issue to prove itself to me. I picked up JLI, Justice League International #10. This has just been an amazing issue, and I'm surprised that this has taken a turn from a jovial, lighthearted comic series with a B-list team that I thought it would be, to a hard-hitting wake-up call to Booster Gold to basically add some drama and character development, and to make it about metahuman terrorism. I mean, it's blown my mind. It's been a really interesting read, and it really makes me sad that the days of this series are numbered. It's really, yeah. This is it's been announced. DC has announced that JLI will be canceled come this September, or rather after this September. And it just kind of makes me a little bummed out, because this is one that I actually enjoyed. I gave it a chance, and I got pretty interested in it, and it's kind of sad that it's going to get the axe. So I guess I will enjoy what's left of the series, and hopefully it ends satisfactorily, and go from there. I picked up Detective Comics #10 as well, and it was pretty good storyline. It could be worse. It could have been, you know, the previous story arcs. This one is dealing with Mr. Toxic, the villain, which you may have gotten a glimpse at during the Penguin story arc. And it looks like he's kind of planned out something nefarious. We don't know what yet. It just seems like standard robbery fare, and there was some twists, but nothing really stood out for me, and it just was a solid, average decent issue. I mean, I can't really say anything stellar about it. I can't really say that it was a pile of crap either. So, I guess Detective Comics rather, lives to see another month for me. Finally, of course, Action Comics number 10. I love this series. Grant Morrison seems like he has a Midas touch with whatever he writes. I know that's not necessarily the case every time, but in this case, in this series, in these last 9 issues, this has been an amazing read. I love that they're redefining Superman as a character, and it feels like you're reading a Superman comic, but at the same time, it feels like you're reading something new as well. It's Superman, but it's not the Superman that your granddaddy grew up with, or even your dad. And I like this Superman. I like that he's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder. I like that we're getting explanations and origins to iconic villains and locations and locales. Maybe not the latter, but we'll get there soon. And I'm liking the setup to this issue story arc. I felt that the villain of this issue was pretty lame, but it was really a red herring to something far more threatening, and the possibility that maybe our Superman might not have been the first Superman to arrive on the planet. So that's pretty much what I picked up on the week before, the 13th, which would make it the 6th, June 6th. And yeah, at this point I probably looked at the raw footage and was too embarrassed to not edit it, so I probably made a couple of jump cuts at this point. You're welcome. So yeah, what did you think about the stuff that I read and reviewed? And what did you read and thought of the stuff that you read? Do you guys have a difference of opinions as to what I spoke about today? If you do, if you have anything you want to talk about, please feel free to drop them down in the commentary plot. As always, I do read them, and I try to get back to you guys as soon as I possibly can. So yeah, thanks for bearing with me, and I hope to see you again real soon. Live Nerdcore, Y2M out.